What is up, everybody? So today we will be installing these Gktech spacer slash adapters. They're 15 mil and they're going on all four wheels. As you guys can see, the old fitment on the previous video or previous two videos or whatever, the video where I installed the Volks. So on that video you can see the fitment is off in the front, way off, and I didn't have the correct spacers or the correct anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I was only going to use the two 15 mil spacers in the front, but I want all the wheels all around to be even, so I'm just going to go ahead and do 4. I ordered them from Gktech. It's missing one of the bolts. I contacted them about that. In the meantime, I'm just going to install it with the 4 bolts. I'm not going to drive the car, so it's just going to sit either way. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to go ahead and bring the wheels down with the new tires. I'm going to show you guys the new tires too. I'm going to bring the wheels down and then show you guys the tires that I just got. Alright, as you guys can see, this design, it is a different tires, not a Yokohama. What I got here is a Firestone Indy 500, Firehawk Indy 500, and the size is 255, 35, 18. The reason I got rid of the Federals is because the size was too tall. They were 245, 40, so they were a lot taller than this, and I did not like that. I wanted a more low profile tire. That way it didn't hit anything on the car and it just looked that much better. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the spacers and then the wheels. All right, so these spacers are 15 millimeter spacers, and I got them hub centric, so the hub bore is about 66.1, I believe. And I will be using the lug nuts that I had on the 240. I'm missing some, so I'm just gonna have to put 4 on each wheel for now. Of course, once again, I'm not gonna drive it. So the reason now I'm missing 4 of them is because I forgot to give my friend the lock for the lug nuts, so he couldn't remove the other lug nuts. So I'm gonna go take him the lock, and I should have those in a few days. With that being said, let's get this started. All right, the wheels are on, the spacers are on. One thing I did not like is that the extended studs came out all the way past the lug nuts, and good thing I had open end lug nuts or else I would have sucked. But like I said before, I still need to get this lug nut, the locks for these lug nuts. It's missing one, so I'm not gonna drive the car until then. And even when that time comes, I still gotta remove the wheels, remove the spacers, put some thread locker, put the spacers back on, put the lugs back on, torque them down to spec, put the wheels back on, and then torque these lug nuts down to spec, and then we'll be good to go. 2 more things that I'm missing to get this car to perfect height and perfect fitment is, of course, the coilovers, and then maybe doing a fender roll, and I'll be straight. So about the coilovers, I have something coming for that. It's a company that might try out some coilovers on my GTST, so we'll see about that. I'm still waiting for them to send me an email. Once they email me, I'm gonna go ahead and take my car down there, and we're gonna test out the coilovers. If everything works out, then I get to keep the coilovers, and we're good to go on that part. For that, I think I'm gonna have to put the stock wheels back on because I do need to test the height and everything. So with that being said, the wheels are back on. They look amazing. Actually, the front does not rub anymore, so that is a good thing. It like barely clears, so that is amazing. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then especially once the car is lowered, that will be lower too, so it's not gonna hit even more, if that makes any sense. So I'm really happy with the outcome, and I love the way these tires look. And with the spacers on, the wheels sit perfectly flush all the way around. All I'm gonna have to do is roll the fenders, maybe pull them just a little tiny bit, and we'll be good to go. And just look at that. And while installing the tires, I was feeling them, and they're like super sticky. I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks again for watching. See you on the next one.